You got to shut it off and know, not everything needs an answer. Not everybody needs to be tended to. Not all the drama and all the things. And we can't fix stuff sometimes, and we got to know. Sometimes with our personalities, we want to help everyone. Sometimes we can't. And it's hard to say no. If you're like me, I do not like saying no to people because I love to help. I have a big heart. I love to give. I love to serve. But sometimes there's things that you have to just stop, get it out of your mind, unclutter your mind, and renew your mind. And I had mentioned on here, to declare what God has said about you. I am chosen. I am beautiful. I am one of a kind. I am a purpose with a name. I can do hard things. And what you're doing is you're declaring. Some people say self-affirmations. Same thing, declaring. You're declaring hope. I can get through this hardship. I can get over this breakup, or I can get through this divorce, or I can overcome if your child is facing hardships, or whatever your situation is, or where you feel so low and man, I keep making the same mistake. I can overcome. And remind yourself, declare what the Lord has said over you, and remind yourself who you are in Christ. Sometimes we might not, I know my dad was raised in a home with his stepfather that he would always call him down. You're good for nothing. Because my dad was in the gangs. My dad was in the drugs. My dad was a teenager. That was hard for his mother to raise as a single mom. But then she met stepdad, and stepdad didn't understand why you just don't get it. Why don't you just get why you're making your mother cry? Why don't you just get it? Why don't you just change? And sometimes people don't have the strength in their own power to change their life. And I was sharing this with one of my older barbers, was just telling him yesterday, you can't do it on your own. You can't do it on your own strength. You can't change your life. Well, you know what? I'm already messed up. I've been messing up since the 90s. I've been messing up, my whole life is a mess up. That's all I know is me messing up. Well, you know what? That's what I told him yesterday was, you know what? God can help you. You can't do it on your own. You have to do it. You have to surrender. You have to give it to God. So today, what are you going to declare over your life? And how are you going to live this Thursday for His good?